We are finally live now after a slight delay. Only a few minutes of passing game time. And Redan is up now 9-3. Finally, welcome to the region championship.
And again, sort of a tidbit here as we have the Lady Knights facing off against the Lady Raiders of Redan. Alongside you here is myself, Jack Wallace, and here with me, Will Nolte, here at the Redan Raiders Arena. And of course, going the doubleheader tonight, so make sure to tune into both the girls' game now and the boys' game after. But lots of hot play so far. This Redan team starting off very quickly with a fast offense. And again, reminder, Will, that both these teams, when they played in the regular region, neither of them have won at home. The Knights upsetting Redan in a huge victory here about only a month ago. And then a few weeks back, Redan then taking it to a very close game in Inman Center where the Redan Raiders barely pulled away and got a big victory for Redan. And the Knights now sitting here saying they've clawed their way all the way through this championship. A spectacular finish, beating Westminster, beating Cedar Grove in two close and great games, and now suddenly they found themselves in the championship game. And you're playing against Redan you beat before. What a force. Regardless of how both of them and the state playoffs next Saturday in a doubleheader. So regardless, both these teams have made great strides in the season so far.
Redan almost hit a three there. That was Darion Minor. Will put back. Puts the Raiders up now by 8.
The thing is, so many of these Redan points so far have been off so many fast breaks.
Knights move the ball so well, but so far this game they've been played by many turnovers. That is a fixable problem though. Here's Julia Ross. No good on her shot, almost had the assist from her sister Kayla. Now here come the Raiders.
Well, Julia Ross almost getting a fantastic steal, but is taken right back by the Raiders.
Here's Johnson. Now for
them space and getting them open, because they've struggled to get much space so far early in this game. But if they are, they can create lots of damage for the Raiders.
Foul called on number 13, Jarquinic Spicer.
That was on Julia Ross, and now Kayla Ross, number 33, will be subbed out for number 5, Mackenzie Baker, the senior. 2:44 remain in the first quarter, 11-3. Redan is dominating, but Knights ball.
And battle from Ross is just out of bounds, looking for graffiti.
We're getting a tough crowd to play against here. Redan has brought all the parents going for the Raiders here tonight, though. Pace has brought quite the posse along with them. And parents, faculty, students alike, everyone coming out to support the Pace in their endeavor to claim 2 region titles in one night. Something the basketball team has done in years, if not ever. Of course,
Taylor Tetton was no good on her three-pointer right there for the Raiders.
last few years, go through some history. The Knights boys have the region title last 2 years in a row as Fleming just misses the 3. Yeah, the Knights boys have had the title 2 years in a row. The last time the girls won the region title was in 2011 with their magical run to the state championship, unfortunately falling in the final game. But really the last truly great season that the girls had, and this season they did a great job.
Mackenzie Baker was called for a foul there. Here's Minor. Brown finds Johnson for 3, was no good, and Baker's going to rebound this in the corner.
Fleming's going to take it back out for the Knights. 1:50 remaining in the first quarter. Zeleny for 3. Oh, and it's just a slight miss Redan's gonna get the rebound, but Fleming's gonna push it out, and they're gonna call a timeout for the Raiders.
That was a good timeout by
And we'll take
Redan
one
head
as well.
coach. Not allowing his player to turn it over. 1:42 left remaining in the first quarter. We'll be right back after this break. We're back now to continue this first quarter, as Redan has been very hot so far. Now here's Johnson for three, no good, covered by Graffiti. And Fleming will almost get the rebound stolen away by Spencer.
Surprised no ball call there. I've seen.
Well, it was a quite good steal, clean. And that'll be Tenton, who just tripped over Julia Ross. A foul called on Ross.
We talked a couple days ago about the Knights. Their one biggest thing they need to work on is especially rebounding, getting under the basket and taking the ball back. And they did that so well against Cedar Grove, especially late in the
second
game.
half.
Yeah, especially late in the game, in the second half there. And so far tonight, Redan has taken advantage of that, of the Knights' disadvantage, and gotten together themselves well as number 12, Taylor Teaton, misses her first free throw. And she will take her second now. She'll make the second. First point scored in a while for either team.
The Knights really need something on this possession to bring this game back to their liking. We're back to
Redan defense coming out to play today, putting in all the stops against the Knights, doing what they can. And it's not like Redan scoring any crazy amount of points either. The Knights defense has done a good job, but plays like that, it's hurting face. Redan's back on offense again.
a charge will be called on number 10, Darion Minor. Great job taking the charge, planting her feet.
And just an update from around the region for all of you as this first quarter comes to a close. The Lovett Lions defeated the Westminster Wildcats in the game previously, which puts Lovett Lovett's final as 3 seed in the state tournament for Region 5 AAA, and the Westminster as a 4 seed.
That is boys basketball.
Boys basketball happened. Which of course then sets up Cedar Grove and Pace for the boys final. And earlier today, the Lovett Lions girls team played against the Cedar Grove girls. Not entirely sure who the winner of that was, but the loser will be 4th, winner will be 3rd in the state tournament.
Another missed 3, but another rebound for Cedar Grove. And that will end the first quarter. Redan Raiders coming out very hot, forcing a lot of turnovers for the Knights. And let's see if the Knights can come back into this game when we come back for the second quarter.
And welcome back to second quarter action here in Knights fans. 14-3 was your final of the first quarter. Redan having Lots of dominance. The Knights struggling big with turnovers as well as rebounding.
A foul called on Small's shot for the Raiders, and Schill will go to the line to shoot 2.
Again, that's the thing with this Knights girls team is that when they show up big, when they have big plays and have things like when they really, really limit those turnovers and really capitalize on rebounds, they win big games against teams that usually they wouldn't be predicted to. And that's what happened against Cedar Grove, and that's happened against Westminster. And tonight, if they shape it up, it can happen tonight with Redan. But you have to shape that up first, and they can't dig a hole too deep in this first quarter, first half, or it's going to really hurt them in the second. Redan makes both their free throws.
It's Julia Ross down to Fleming. Baker on the drive now. No good, her shot was blocked. Now here come the Raiders. They're going to extend their lead.
Redan with some good ball control to get themselves down the court, but again, watching both these defenses, Pace has the bend, don't break, and it's getting players wide open for 3, just misses. Baker's going to get the rebound, nice ball. Foul on Redan. But again, fouls have been fairly even in this game. Would look like for about Knights, it is fairly even with the Knights having 5 fouls, Redan having 4.
There's another turnover for the Knights. They give it right back. To the Raiders. Johnson on the drive. Has space, has a slight Euro step.
That's what most of their points have been off. I mean, Redan having a whole slew of fast breaks in the first quarter.
They haven't done great on shooting. They've shot a lot of 3-pointers, but when they get the rebound like that, it doesn't really matter.
That's the other thing is that Pace just hasn't had many shots.
That's true.
Regardless, we've barely shot the ball much, and when you don't shoot it much, it's hard to score. Redan now, the last 3 points being off free throws, can make it 4. 17-3. 6:50 remain in the half.
Baker now. On the spin, stolen away. That was Kerrigan Johnson. Now Smalls on her shot's going to be fouled by Julia Ross.
And that's getting the ball too far out wide, trying to drive herself in. Baker almost getting a shot off, but the ball getting away from her too much, and it's an easy steal for the Raiders. And now once again the Raiders at the line. Knights now starting to rack up the fouls as Redan enters the bonus.
Both free throws made. Score is now 20-3 in favor of the Raiders.
Reminder, Knights fans, the first 2 points scored of the night were by the Knights, too. And since that first bit, Pace ain't able to get much traction.
Ross was fouled on her shot. She gets an and 1 bucket. Johnson was no good on her 3, and now Julia Ross gets the rebound. And Kayla Ross on the other end, no good. Mackenzie Baker, no good. She's looking for a foul, so is Coach Baker.
Shocked there wasn't a foul call underneath the basket. Saw a pretty clear hands hitting her, but no call. errant pass goes out of bounds. Knights get the ball back. Knights trying to sap out of this lead, finally getting some points in to get to 5. Now every possession pretty good. And Ross with an impressive pass to her younger sister.
Graffiti finds Fleming. Here's Baker. Fleming will hold on.
Redan again playing very close defense, trying not to allow anything going. All man-to-man here.
Graffiti cannot connect with Kayla Ross, her fellow sophomore.
And again, when you have a team as impressive as Redan is playing this man-to-man D and really sticking, I mean, if you're looking and seeing, or we're looking at here, Will, I mean, they're not letting off an inch off these Knights players. They're keeping up the pace with everyone, not a mistake made, and it's really tough to hang with teams like that. Knights playing much more of a zone defense. I mean, works well here, but Redan keeps trying to poke holes.
Johnson for 3. Another missed 3-pointers. They're going to call that out of bounds. They hit the top of the backboard.
Graffiti takes it out, gets it down to Kayla Ross. She takes the 3-point shot, and it just misses.
No good. Baker almost got the rebound, but Spitzer came up with it in the end for the Raiders. A near turnover on one side as Kayla Ross just almost strips the ball away from Minor. But the ball goes out of bounds, and now it's the Raiders still possession.
Knights Stevens doing a much better job these last few minutes, limiting Redan to scoring really not very much this quarter. Held out a big lead in the first, not scoring nearly as much now.
Minor on the drive, Minor on the floater, no good. And Baker dives for the rebound. A jump ball is called.
Good hustle by Mackenzie Baker getting to that ball, which was going right towards two Redan players. And good of her to dive right on it, get the jump ball, possession Knights, and big play for pace. And again, limiting. This Redan offense has been very limited since that big booming opening drive of points.
Joey Ross, here's Baker in the paint. Her man falls down and she gets 2 points. Knights cut the lead to 13.
Just over 4 minutes remain here in the first half.
That was Jocelyn Small on the drive. He got fouled. And now with 3:53 left remaining in the first half, she will shoot 2. Substitution for the Knights. Jordan Upchurch, a freshman, comes in for Mackenzie Baker.
Upchurch getting a decent amount of playing time herself, especially for a player so young, but known lots for outside shooting. Is again wide open down on the far side and will take a 3-point shot and just misses.
Smalls now. Smalls in the drive, no good. And she'll get her own rebound, knocks it off her own teammate. Now here comes Graffiti for the Knights. Graffiti dribbles it off her own foot and no good out of bounds.
Zoe Weister now comes in for Ann Graffiti. 3:27 remain.
Great steal, great team steal by the Knights. Here's Fleming now. Kayla Ross has a lot of time. Now Weitzner. Weitzner on the drive finds Kayla Ross and she gets fouled in her shot. Does not fall, but she will still go to the line.
Big free throws here for the Knights.
It's dead quiet in here. As Ross barely makes her first.
Knights now down by 14.
Ross no good on her second. Upchurch gets the rebound on the far end. There's Fleming now. Finds Kayla Ross in the paint. Kayla Ross no good on her layup. And ball gets knocked out of bounds by her. And it will be Redan possession as they lead by 14.
What a close shot right there. If it was made, it would have been again a much deep cut in the lead.
Good pass by Tenton to find
Again, good
foul teammate
draw
Ogletree
there,
on the end.
throwing it up.
Ogletree just could not finish. But now here's John Quinnex Spencer at the line for the Raiders. In and out goes her first shot.
Zeleny subbing in for Fleming.
Zeleny played fantastic last game in the third quarter. Almost winning the game for the Knights as they took that third quarter lead. Great rebound by Julia Ross.
Taking it right out of the hands of Darian Minor. Kayla, inside draw, just misses the layup, gets her a rebound and gets it and one.
Great pay by Kayla Ross there to get her own rebound and then get fouled on her shot and making her shot.
Knights have been slowly chipping away at this Redan lead. Have now finally got it under 13 now, just to the lead by 12. And Kayla Ross will take one shot. Jayla Brown subbed in for Julia Ross.
Ross's free throw is good. A substitution as Ann Raffiti comes back in for Jordan Upchurch.
But again, reminder, Knights fans, at one point, this game was 20-3.
It was.
So this girls' team cutting quite into that and refusing to allow Redan to make the game to an comeback level.
Great athletic play by Jayla Brown, not letting Tenton to get the ball. And she just barely knocks out of bounds. It'll still be Raiders' ball.
A good 8-2 run again. Now it's Redan suddenly. This is a team that really can't get any shots off. Small is now in for Spencer for the Redan Raiders. 2:11 remaining in the half. Raiders ball.
Here's Johnson. Minor on the pump fake. Minor double teamed and nice job by Kayla Ross tipping it out of bounds.
Again, notice how much time now Redan has spent trying to get the ball going anywhere. I mean, we've seen it in the first quarter and even really most of the second quarter, getting so many easy shots off and really pushing themselves in. And now they're suddenly finding a lot of trouble they really haven't found most of the game. And really messing with their heads a little bit, you can see.
Small in the paint, fouled by Ann Raffiti. Smalls' first is good. Their second is good. 1:46 left remaining.
Redan being fantastic on the day so far in free throw shooting, and the Knights doing well as well. I mean, both these teams committing lots of fouls for each other.
Weiser in the paint, gets fouled at her shot, which she makes, and she'll go to the line to shoot her N1.
Get another opportunity for the Knights to make this lead a bit smaller. This would be only a 10-point lead if they could make this. Again, going from the maximum lead of this game being 17 by Redan, now only can be limited to 10. Lead right now is 11.
Weiser's free throw is good.
Again, this free throw shooting being very impressive by the Knights so far.
Lead is cut to 10 as at one point in this game. Knights trailed by 17.
Good for that defense to swarm right on Johnson immediately and getting to her and preventing the three-point shot that she would have easily taken it. Jayla Brown gets the steal,
foul.
And that's a foul.
Foul from behind on Small. Jayla Brown was almost sure to go to the basket right there.
It's a good thing this game is 4 quarters. The Knights, of course, being pressed so hard in the first. Pushing. More and more of this Redan lead that many thought would even win them the game is now being pushed back down their throats again. The Knights have an opportunity to take it below double digits for the first time since early in the first quarter. As we are here now with 1:16 left in the second.
A 1-and-1 for the Knights. Should Brown make this, she'll shoot another. If not, up for a rebound. Brown's free throw is good. She was almost running back to get back on defense. Good mentality, but her second is no good. Ball knocked out of bounds by
Redan takes the ball out, 1:15 and trailing. Knights now have just a 9-point deficit.
A great steal by Kayla Ross there, right in the paint. And here come the Knights.
Redan has only scored 4 points since the Knights began their run, putting up 12 of their own.
Knights are on a 12-4 run with just under a minute left to play. And the Raiders have the ball, and they lead by 9.
But again, this nice defense, unbelievable pressure. Redan struggling to fight something in, and a traveling call on the Raiders. Knights ball, 44.4 seconds remain in the first half. The Knights have an opportunity. But just saying, well, if they could even chip in a 3-pointer here with only a 6-point deficit, being down by 17 earlier. What a job of this girls team coming all the way back and refusing to let that lead linger. Still lots of work to do. A lot of the hard parts out of the way.
Weiser now to Kayla Ross. Ross is going to be called for a travel on her drive to the basket with 18 seconds left remaining.
Again, both teams in the bonus, so you need to be careful of when you hit where. Defense. 12 seconds. Redan probably will take all the clock left to take the final shot.
They will. Great block. Here's Weiser now. 3 seconds left remaining. She'll take a shot. Banks off the backboard and off the rim. But what great play by the Knights to end this first half on a 12-4 run. They trailed 20-3 early in the second quarter. Now at halftime, they only trail by 9. Great play by both teams. And we'll catch you right back here after halftime to continue this 5 AAA Girls Championship match.
Knights fans as we start off the third quarter, and Redan opened up scoring pretty quickly with a layup. Redan has only scored 6. Pressing hard.
Charge will be called on Julian Ross there.
As that look around fans are going that the Knights need to use their timeouts very well. Because they didn't use it in the first quarter. You have to take the timeout, reset the play. You can see the Knights need to reset. Defense.
Limiting her to shots, limiting her to anything, because usually not only her, but by getting these shots off. And
Johnson now finds Smalls. Smalls on the floater. No good. Rebound by Julia Ross.
And there's the strong rebounding we've seen from this team when they're successful. Under the basket, outnumbered, and still able to come. It's now down by 11, 5 in the third remaining.
Now Baker in the paint, pump fakes. She'll be fouled on her shot.
Baker now at the line shooting 2. Consistently doing very well from they continue.
Nice. By 9 now.
Pace up. Make Redan play their game here.
Singleton will be credited.
On the other hand,
8-21 Knights. This is Graffiti almost gets the rebound, but rebound. Will be still ball. 3:37 remaining in the third quarter. Miner looks to drive inside. Can't find any room. Jock finally gets points for the Raiders, and the Knights need to be able to keep control.
Graffiti now.
Drives in. A good drive by Ross, and he's going to pay it off with points.
Great job by Ross.
Knights.
Off the end.
Time out for the Knights. For Zeleny, but she'll be up for. Hill down by 7. Graffiti now, looks inside, gets it back to Zeleny. Zeleny drives her way in, and it's going to bounce right off of Redan. And they're going to give it back to the Knights. Graffiti for 3, just misses.
Go. Here's Redan, no good. And a good rebound by Kayla Ross, but a good steal by Brown. Sydney Brown for the Raiders. Here's Johnson now.
Pace missing just a slight fast break on the previous play, and now that's a three-pointer.
Sydney Brown from very deep in college range, hitting a three to extend their Raiders leads to 12. 6 minutes left to play. Zeleny now from mid-range, no good. Brown with the rebound. Johnson now with a floater, good! 14-point lead now for the Raiders.
Knights starting to slip back to their old ways. Up. There's
no good, and long two. Here comes Miner now. Johnson for three. No good, and that's Singleton with a rebound. She gets fouled on her shot.
.5:20 in the fourth remaining. That's Singleton shooting two, missing her first. But again, the Knights were slipping a little bit back into the first quarter form, not getting the shots off, turnovers, mistakes that they usually don't make. They've been making now, and they have to keep their reform way strong as Singleton makes her second. The Knights have to keep this strong. They have not led in this game for quite some time, but of course there's still plenty of time for them to come back. They got to get it down. There's still a 15-point deficit, 5:20 left in the fourth. And we're back here at 5:20 remaining in the fourth. 41-26, Knights calling their way back up to only a 7-point deficit, but now getting pushed right back into where they were before, now down by 15.
Ross finds Julia Ross, now back to Kayla. There's Kayla Ross in the paint now. Good, cuts the lead to 13. Brown now to Smalls. Johnson for three. Good!
Not entirely sure how that was even possible from that length. But Redan burying the shot and the doubt, and another fast break this time for Miner. She trips up over herself, so she'll take it back out the outside.
Miner slows it down slightly. There's another three! Kerrigan Johnson from NBA range, farther than that probably, scores another three, extends the lead to 19, and the Knights call a timeout. And we're back now to continue this fourth quarter. 2 straight threes from Kerrigan Johnson for the Raiders. And the Knights are going quickly on the other end with 4:10 left to play. Kayla Ross for 2. No good, and Baker will get the rebound. Baker on her shot is good. And another timeout is called, this time by Pace Academy. 4:04 left remaining in the region championship. Redan leads 47-30. And we're back now. Continue this fourth quarter as Redan gives it right away to the Knights. There's a poor pass out of bounds.
4 minutes remaining here. 17-point lead for Redan. Still stands strong, but Knights trying to cut into it. Redan making some crucial mistakes late. Knights can see if they can do something about it.
Zeleny. Julia Ross now, and Rafidi. Now Kayla Ross. Knights need to go quickly. Baker finds Kayla Ross. Kayla Ross with a pump fake. No good on the shot though. Ball goes right out of bounds, and the Knights will stay in possession with 3:30 left to play.
Kayla Ross almost with a costly traveling call. It was very close. Right as she drove up, fortunately Redan knocked it away to give the Knights another shot. Ross finds Zeleny on the wing.
It's Julia now. Knights down by 17. 3:15 left to play. Here's Kayla Ross for 3. Good!
Knights pretty much needing whatever break they can get here. Knights have scored the last 5 points.
Smalls almost gives it away for Redan, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Joelle Zeleny.
Interesting call there. It looked like she pretty much fell.
I think it was a good call. Zeleny was shuffling her feet and remaining in front of Smalls. Just under 3 minutes left to play now. It's Brown off the inbound, good for 2. And another timeout is called, this time by Redan. 2:53 left remaining. Redan leads 49-33. We're back now to continue this fourth quarter. Knights in possession. They're down 49-33, 2:45 left remaining. Zelny finds Kayla Ross. Ross to Upchurch for three. No good. A bit too long. Here's Miner now. Here's Singleton now, shooting 2 shots. First one goes in and out.
Shot essentially missing by about as close as you can get.
And her second is good.
Redan hits 50. Again, it's 2:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. Make sure to stay tuned for the boys game following directly after this, where the Knights take on the Cedar Grove Saints in the 1 versus 2 seed matchup. Knights being 2, Cedar Grove being 1 each. There's just one region loss to each other, in fact.
Loss for 3 is no good. And Miner will slow it down for Redan. About 2:05 remaining now in the fourth. There's Miner in the paint off a great pass from Kerrigan Johnson. And a timeout is called by Pace Academy. Just under 2 minutes left to play. Redan leads 52-33. And we're back now. Knights trail by 19. Going quickly with about 1:50 left to play. Here's Jordan Upchurch for 3. No good. Julia Ross almost got the rebound.
A foul now by the Knights. Again, 8 fouls for the Knights so far today. Only 6 for Cedar Grove, which gives Cedar Grove on the next foul. Knights into the bonus, but long since being in the bonus for the Raiders, this game continues to separate as a strong here as the Knights put up quite a fight in the middle time, but just not quite enough to put it away here. 1:40 remain. A necessary foul by Upchurch on Small. And now Small will be at the line again. Now the Knights with 9 fouls. 1 once again for the Raiders.
And here's Kayla Ross, Julia Ross. Upchurch to the corner now. Graffiti off the pump fake. Nice move to the ball, rush shot off. Ross will take a 3. No good on the bank. And another foul is called.
Now he's essentially in a only hope to win is foul the clock down. I mean, of course, we saw that in the Lovett Pace game 2 days ago. With Lovett having a foul pace essentially every waking moment the Knights had the ball. And it almost working out to Lovett's advantage quite well. Lovett only getting within 4 points to end the game.
Small is good on her first. Delaney now. Minute 15 left to play and she's fouled. Now Zelny's at the free throw line to cut the lead to 18 with her 2 shots. Substitutions as Zoe Weissner and Mackenzie Baker come in for Julia Ross and Upchurch. Zelany's good on her first. And her second. A minor will be fouled with about 1:10 left remaining.
Redan cheerleading squad leading a lot of their fans here tonight. A lot of fans here for the home squad. I was not too sure how many are going to stay for the next game, but hopefully a whole lot. Again, it will be a fantastic one. A missed shot, a minor there. Interesting note how the Redan free throw shots seem to spin their ball actually horizontally in sort of a strange way of shooting. But just sort of an interesting thought about how they shoot their free throws here.
Knight's going quickly now. Upchurch pump fakes. Zelany off the pick from Ross. Could not find Ross, stolen away by Minor.
That's a pass they don't need to take. I mean, Zelany had a lane right there. She could have shot the three. Don't need to push herself in, but will be still a jump ball, pace ball, so will be no harm, no foul there.
Zelany on the spin. And Zelany on the layup is good. And Minor will be fouled again. 41 seconds left.
Knight's back down by 17. Been down by 17 for a while in this game, both in the first and in the fourth quarter.
Minor on her second is no good. The Smalls just ran to their rep, but she goes out of bounds. And Knights will take possession, down by 17. Ball just given away after the inbound. Great steal, though, by Brown, and now she's at the line. With 36 seconds left until the end of this region championship game.
Samantha Moreland now coming on for Zelany. Moreland at number 1. Her first playing time of the night so far.
Cindy Brown is no good on her first. But she is good on her second. Moreland now to Kayla Ross. And there were clock issues, as it never started running again, I think.
Lots of clock issues so far in this entire tournament. A little odd for teams throughout and off. We've seen Knights now of 34.8, it's just under 35 seconds.
He got that resolved. Here's Julia Ross. Now Kayla Ross. Now Moreland.
Good foul there for the Knights. They get Rafidi the line.
gets checked out of the game. Quite a reception foul.
Being very, very small. Only 9 players in the entire Redan roster.
And Pace takes a timeout after that made free throw. 19 seconds left to play in this region championship, and we'll be right back after this. Graffiti makes her second free throw. She made both now. It's Brown now. And Coach Baker calls a timeout, trying to get his team to get on top of things. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Foul was called on Brown for traveling. I saw Brown. Moreland was no good on the 3, but I saw Baker jumping up and down. I think they're just going to sit on it. The Redan Raiders are the Region 5 AAA champions. Great effort from this Knights team throughout this entire tournament, being the underdogs in every single game they were in, beating Westminster, beating Cedar Grove, and playing their hearts out tonight against Redan. Stay with us for the trophy ceremony. At midcourt, from Will Multi and Jack Wallace, we thank you all for joining us tonight. We say good night and go Knights.